Welcome to the Daily Runner Show. We got something for you. Every day, we're writing up the stories, looking for something new. With me, I got James Shiggle, and I am Sea Dog. That's it. Hi, and welcome back to the Daily Runner Show. I'm Claire Ganifke.
And I'm James Shannon.
And for our final edition of this semester's Daily Runner Show, we have a special broadcast for you.
That's right, the final episode.
We were just talking about some of our favorite moments from the show and great memories that we have just from starting out.
Absolutely.
I think for me, one of my favorite memories, after I received the email from Rebecca about being an anchor on the show, I thought, hey, this will be great to put on my resume.
Absolutely.
And I walked into the J-Lab and I thought, wow, this might be a little different than I thought. She handed me a script and said, you know, here's a script. This is basically what we want you to say. And if you could memorize that, and then we'll shoot you reading it. So memorizing in 15 minutes definitely sharpened my brain power.
Definitely. So the memory lane, how about the conditions we had in the beginning? Oh my goodness.
We first started out trying to find chairs that were tall enough for us.
Yeah.
So we had to sit on our knees in office chairs.
But we got upgraded.
We did get upgraded to trash cans.
With printer paper for cushion.
For cushions. But looking back now, I think it's those memories that we're going to laugh about the most.
Absolutely.
And really see how far we've come in just broadening the show.
Definitely. So I think it takes coming from nothing and then turning it into something, makes you value it and appreciate it even more.
Very true. And the reason that we're doing this is to show off the talents of the school and produce something quality that lets people know this is what Regent University is all about.
And to build something bigger than ourselves, you know, something that's going to start something and last a long time.
It's very true, and it was neat to see how God blessed us by opening the door to letting us use the TV studio.
Oh my goodness.
One of the favorite moments for both of us on the show.
Ever.
We got to upgrade to real chairs.
That's
and
That's right.
a nice backdrop, and finally didn't have to memorize our scripts anymore, but got to use the teleprompters, which
professional grade equipment here.
Puts our scripts up right in front of the camera so we can read them while we are being shot. So it's really nice upgrade.
Definitely so. I think my favorite part about being in a TV studio was just having the professional feel. You know, we have the nice backdrop, soft, cushy chairs. Yes.
After the trash cans, everything feels better, right?
Yeah, for sure.
One of the things I loved about the Daily Runner was it got to highlight a lot of the different talents around campus.
Absolutely.
Like Zach and Ermon with the film corner.
And like Cooking with Lily in the cooking segment.
And speaking of Cooking with Lily, we have our final broadcast of her show coming up right now.
Enjoy.
Hi, and welcome to today's episode of Cooking with Lily. Today I'm actually making two pasta dishes because I have a hall feast that I'm planning. So the first one we're going to start out making is a tomato and mozzarella pasta bake. And then the second one we'll be working on is a pesto chicken pasta with fettuccine. Oh, so good. So first we're going to just start out prepping for the tomato dish. It is very, very simple. I'm going to cut up an onion, chop it all up, and then also chop up some garlic. And we're going to cook that over medium heat until it softens. Now I'm going over to the oven, and yet again we are going to wait until the pan heats up and then add our oil or our butter. In this case I'm actually going to add a little butter and a little oil. While we're waiting for our pan to heat up, I'm going to take the tomatoes that I have. I have about a pound of tomatoes, and then I have another pound and a bit of canned tomatoes because I don't feel like chopping up all of these tomatoes. So what we're going to do with these ones is poke them with a knife, poke the skin, and add them to the boiling water for the noodles just for about 60 seconds so that the skin will come off, and then we can peel off the skin and then you won't have skin in your sauce. So I've poked them. I've got boiling water that's ready for the pasta. So pretty much I'm just going to stick them in there. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of olive oil or whatever oil you like. I'm using olive oil. And about a teaspoon of butter. And then we can directly add in our onions and garlic. Oops. All right, grab out these tomatoes. You can tell when they're done because the skin will start to split. I don't know if you can see that, but see the skin starts to split by itself. And then you can go ahead and peel the skin off. All right, and then we're just gonna dice them. And it's preferable that you take away the seeds and stuff because it's a little bit too watery on the inside. So try to just keep the solid parts of the tomato and get rid of some of that goop. Okay. So I just took some chicken out of the oven for the second pasta dish, for the pesto and chicken pasta. I just took 3 chicken breasts on the bone. So I've just taken 3 of them, thrown them on a tray, olive oil, salt and pepper, and some thyme actually, and thrown them in the oven for about half an hour at 390, 395. It's a pretty high heat so it gets nice crispy on the top. And you can just check them every once in a while. Usually after 20 minutes I check them, poke them with a knife, and kind of push down on the skin with the knife, and if the juices run clear, it's done. If they run pink, it's not done yet. Alright, so I got a can of whole tomatoes. They're a bit hard to find. We can use the juice from this though. You don't want to use the juice from the normal tomatoes because it's just watery, but this stuff actually has tomato in it. Just put the pasta on to boil. I've got a pound of shells in here, and that's going to be for the tomato pasta. And then I'm also going to put in about a pound of linguine for the pesto pasta. So they're getting soft right now, and I'm going to add in these tomatoes that I have. And you can add in a little bit of the juice from the ones that were in the can. Probably not all of it, but a little bit, maybe half of it. And then continue stewing this for about 20 minutes. So now I'm going to take the chicken breasts and I'm going to cut them up, or rather shred the meat. You don't need to wait till it's completely cooled or anything, but it's good to let it sit for at least 15 minutes or so the juices can settle. So right now I am putting in my pound of linguine with the shredded chicken. I'm just going to try and stir it around a little bit. And then I'm going to add in my pesto and a little bit of lemon juice. It's very garlicky, so plan on scaring away the vampires tonight. You can also put a little bit of lemon juice in it just to loosen up the pesto a little bit. But that's pretty much it for this one. You can just dump it onto a serving platter. If you want to reheat it or heat it up more, you can put it in the oven and sprinkle Parmesan cheese over top. Get a nice golden brown. And that's pretty much it for this one. The finishing touch for this is just Parmesan. Now that the other pasta is done, we're going to continue with the tomato pasta. What I've got here is some fresh basil. I'm just going to rip off the leaves. We're going to use them in a few minutes after we process the tomato sauce. Add some basil in there. I filled it up halfway and then I'm adding basil, and then I'm going to put a little bit more in so that it has a chance to wilt a little bit. I gave it a blend for a few seconds and then just take a look. You want it to be fairly fine. Add it to another pot and then do the next batch. I'm going to add a little bit of our sauce in there, probably just enough to be able to toss it. Now I'm going to take these lovely balls of mozzarella and chop them up thinly. This is almost like making a lasagna in a sense, except you're not using flat pasta. You've got your lovely shells. You take some of those and put them in the bottom, a decent size. You can use any kind of dish that you like. I'm just using this because it's the biggest thing I really have. And then add a layer of the sauce. And then some cheese. This will go in the oven at 400 for about 20 minutes, maybe 15, just so the cheese can melt and everything can kind of come together. Now both pasta dishes are done. This one I'm going to put in later just so to make the cheese all beautiful and golden, but this one has gone in. Well, thank you so much for watching Cooking with Lily, and please check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/cookingwithlily. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Well, that looked fantastic. It's been fun to see all the meals that Lily has cooked and her cooking skills and hospitality.
I'm coming over right after we film this. Oh my goodness.
Sounds good. Well, coming up next, we're going to look at some of the fun moments of the show.
It's not all work over here.
Take a look at the
That's
blooper
right.
reel.
Have you seen this yet?
In the midst of this,
Oh my goodness.
Great start, Clarence.
This past Monday, this past Friday.
What day of the week was
hi,
it?
and welcome to the Daily Regent.
I tried to pick up for you.
This past Friday, Regent launched his annual 48-hour fortune cookie.
Fortune.
These genres
Tongue
range from
twisters.
suspense thriller, 80s film,
Deer in the headlights. That was a good.
we have a cut after that, right? They used large swords, and it was slowly.
Slowfully.
Somebody
They
slowfully.
slowfully killed him to death.
Have you ever considered traveling to Israel? There's a very special opportunity.
Opportunity.
One more shot.
Just one more time, please.
I wonder if the gorilla in the Norfolk
Oh
Zoo
my
realizes that he ate his banana an hour early this morning. Is it weird
know
that
I
I'm
wrote that,
talking
right?
about a gorilla?
You wrote that?
Yeah.
You're cruel. You're so cruel.
I didn't write the script. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the part that James wrote.
Oh,
I guess we've got James to blame for that one.
We had the Real Dreams Film Competition, the Center for Global Justice Symposium. We had the Real Dreams Film Competition.
I should have known he was going to get me
Center
on
for
this one.
Global Justice Synopsum.
Twice in a row.
I forgot all about that.
Sorry guys, it's Symposium.
It is supposed to.
Symposium, we have this. Sorry.
Your
this is a
diction
one
coach
shot.
here.
I'm so
The
mad at him
downfall of the
right
economy has caused
What happened?
Can we run that back?
Such a serious
College
moment.
tuition, those
College
that
tuition. With just 3 weeks left in the semester, spring is right around the corner. Actually, spring has already arrived, and we're heading into summer.
I just got back from spring break.
So we're great.
It was a wonderful opportunity for families
your hair
and
looks
students to
nice.
come together
When
in
is
a
it
way
not?
to celebrate.
Yeah, true.
No.
Are you ever interested in what movie critics have to say before a film comes out? Let's find out what 2 students have to say about such releases, and I need to start over, if you don't mind.
Someone was kicking the table.
God's Special Star, featuring Strawberry Feast, featuring strawberries and chocolate, an all-time favorite. I didn't mess that up quite
What
as
is
much as I...
God's? We're still on one shot.
No, we're on a 2 shot.
We're on one shot.
Big package, you said.
Wow. Every time Lily cooks,
Priceless.
it makes me want to try something new. As Lily continues serving as an RA and full-time student, she always makes time for hospitality. I said stirring.
Stir fry? Are you hungry?
Stirring.
Serving. There we go.
Perplexing.
Oh gosh, this was the word.
We both had sticky on our lips.
Can we
or
start that?
Seriously.
Some of the organizations have a political emphasis.
Emphasis. Get the emphasis.
I should be an umpire. Emphasis.
Are you listening to hardcore rap or something?
Where did emphasis come from?
Must be my
Some of the
gangster
organizations
side.
have a political emphasis.
I was remembering what I
sorry.
just said.
With only a few weeks left in the semester, students have become more...
Morbid fear of tests.
Students
Yes.
have started stumbling over their words on the easiest sentence of all time.
Nothing new for
We're
us.
gonna have such a
Oh,
funny
this was
blooper
a
reel.
funny time.
Yay for
Oh,
today's
wow.
teleprompter.
Do you remember that day?
I remember
Old
it
Man
well.
Winter has lost his sting. Whether his the teleprompter wasn't moving, so freestyling there.
Freestyle.
Yeah, I'm James Shannon. After a cold weekend where the weatherman was calling for snow,
We're a little
let's
slow.
find out what people have to say about that.
Which camera are we looking at today?
Hi, and welcome to the Daily Runner Show. I'm Claire Ganifke.
And I'm James Shannon. After a cold, very cold weekend,
Nice.
after a very cold weekend where the
I'm
weatherman
staring
called for snow,
Regent
You
University
feeling
is
all right?
once again hustling
Camera.
and bustling with excitement.
have you
Wrong.
ever considered the different challenges?
I mean, I
over
think it was
spring
the
break,
red dots at the top or
I
something.
know.
Spring break, a
We were
group
supposed to
of
watch
8.
that.
I was like here, and then I looked here, and then I looked back.
That's confusing.
Yeah, I think if we do it again, we should be good.
That was blonde. James.
Oh
getting
no, what is
frustrated.
this, Brad?
Yay.
This past Monday, Regent had its annual.
It's a fortune cookie.
Is it that fortune cookie again?
Are you getting ready to graduate in May? Are you looking for a summer job? Are you getting ready to graduate in May? Are you looking for
Poor James.
For the first time, Regent University held a
high expectations here.
university-wide. Want to take it again for you? Great. This past Saturday, Regent
Oh, no.
University had something. 2 students on Thursday entered the burpee marathon, where they
That
had
is
a goal of 8 hours, 5,000 burpees. This whole week, Regent University has been celebrating Justice Week. 2 students from around the country and Regent University. Yes, we're gonna cut now. This whole week, Regent University has been celebrating Justice Week. 2 students from
From around the country.
It's just around the country, dude. What are
our
you
illustrious
doing?
university.
Glamming up. Oh,
Oh yeah, here we go.
I knew this was coming. They caught me.
What? Brad, you get an all-star for this.
Oh my goodness. This is what happens when you do your own hair and makeup. Okay? This
Go
is
Clarence.
so funny.
Go
I
Clarence.
promise I'm not a diva.
Yes,
everyone.
she is. Do not lie on camera.
That's so funny.
That was priceless.
That's hilarious.
Where did you get that music from?
I have no idea.
And from all of us here at Daily Runner Live, we hope you have a
We're live.
Join us next time to find out what recipe of the week will be, and more. What the recipe?
How kimosabi?
What recipe of the week?
No articles.
Don't speak English. Join us next week and we'll find out. We'll tell you all about it. I'm James Shannon.
I'm looking at you like,
I'll say
hello?
the last line and then you say take care.
All right, cool.
As always.
That's how we do it.
That's how we roll.
Punches.
Oh my
She
goodness.
had some aerobics there.
From all of us here at Regent,
University.
I'm Claire.
And I'm James.
This is the Daily Runner Show. What? That was so funny. I did not realize we had so
I
many
did not
bloopers.
remember half of those things. You rolling your arms.
I know, right? We had some good times on the show, didn't we?
I think my favorite part was the blooper glam. That was amazing.
James getting frustrated. Wait till I get the line right.
I'm gonna have that song in my head the whole day today.
Oh, that was great.
Oh, wow.
Wonderful times here on the show.
Great memories on this show.
Fantastic.
It's been awesome.
It has been. It's
Definitely.
been wonderful to work with everybody, and since I'm graduating and moving on, it's
Yep.
going to be sad to leave, but I definitely will keep watching the Daily Runner Show.
That'd be
and
awesome.
See where it goes in the future.
Definitely.
So now let's meet a few of our cast and crew.
Yeah, we're not the only two. It takes a lot of people behind the scenes to make what you see happen.
It does, and we would definitely like to express our thanks to everyone who made this show possible.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Brad Eichner. I served as video editor and videographer for the Daily Runner Show, and it's been a blast. I really enjoyed just getting to know the people on the staff, and really great working with Rebecca and with all the other crew. And it really helped me out on my video editing experience, being able to go out, get video of what's going on campus, bring it back and editing it and seeing it shown on YouTube, and also being placed into the Channel 47 in the dorms. It's just kind of seeing it grow was a great privilege to be a part of. And it actually kind of brought my interest into that broadcast field and actually wanting to do it as a career. And that's one of the major things that I've really enjoyed about doing this, being able to go to Wavy 10 Studio, taking field trips, and just getting out there and seeing what the business is like. And so yeah, I really enjoyed this year, and I wish them luck for next year as well.
I'm Russ Fullmore, and I served as videographer and floor director for the Daily Runner show. I also did a little bit of narration behind the scenes for segments, and I really enjoyed being part of the Daily Runner, and it gave me an opportunity to really explore my options, particularly as I'm looking at doing the career change, and television broadcasting and television in general is where I'm looking to go. Working with the broadcasting team, I had the opportunity to really work with some very talented people, both with the talent in front of the camera and the talent behind the scenes. And it was an amazing opportunity. Had an opportunity to meet a lot of people and to do a lot of things that I'd never done before. So I'm actually looking forward to the next upcoming semester and working with the Daily Runner so that we can continue to grow and take this program to new heights.
My name is Rebecca Brittingham, and I've served as the producer for the Daily Runner show this past year. And I have been really excited to see the progression over this past year. When I first came to Regent about a year and a half ago, I was not in the least interested in studying journalism, and let alone starting a news broadcast. However, when I went to Israel last year, I actually saw firsthand the importance of reporting news accurately. And from that point on, I felt like Regent needed a news broadcast. So probably back in October or November, I sent out an email looking for people who could possibly be interested in helping to put together or fulfill this vision that I had for Regent. And little did I realize at that very first meeting, we would actually have a pretty good turnout. And from that point on, there was a few people that decided that they wanted to stick with this vision and they wanted to help see this vision come to pass. And so probably the last few months we worked together. There was a team of us that worked really well together, behind the scenes, in front of the camera, and it was definitely not a one-person job. The Lord really brought us all together and allowed each of us to work together to fulfill this vision that the Lord gave me last year when I first came to Regent. And I've just been really excited to see what's happened, and I'm excited about seeing what develops or what continues to develop this upcoming year with the Daily Runner. And so I just feel blessed. I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to work with so many people, so many wonderful people, so many people with great talent, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next year. So thank you very much, and take care.
We want to thank everyone that had a contribution to the Daily Runner show.
It certainly took a lot of people, and we appreciate every one of them.
Absolutely. What you see here, what you've seen is more than just the two of us here.
It's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun too, and definitely been a journey along the way.
Loads of fun.
But I'm Claire Ganifke.
And I'm James Shannon.
And this is our last broadcast for the semester. So from all of us here at the Daily Runner, we hope you have a fabulous summer.
Take care.
Doing a test, so you can go ahead.
Are you gonna rap?
Wait, are we rapping?
Yeah, we'll do whatever.
Rap. Can I have a beat? Welcome to the Daily Runner show. We got something for you. Every day, we're writing up the stories, looking for something new. With me, I got James Shiggle, and I am Sea Dog. That's it.